My name is Shiva and my roll number is H5. Today my topic is construction of deflection plate system in CRO. Deflection plate assembles. This explains the cathode rays oscilloscope working principle. Electron beam after leaving the electronic gun passing through two pairs of deflection plates. One pair of plates is mounted horizontal and produce an electric field in the vertical plane. This plates produce a vertical deflection and is called vertical deflection plates or Y plates. The other plates is mounted vertically and produce a horizontal deflection. This pairs is called horizontal deflection plates or X plates. Plates are flared so as to allow the beam to pass through them without striking the plates. So deflection plates explain the cathode rays Oslo working principle. Electron beam after leaving the electronic gun in CRO in tube through two pairs of deflection plates. It passes through the two pairs of deflection plates. One pair of plate is mounted horizontally and produce an electric field in vertical plane. Horizontal plates produce electric field in vertical plane. This plates produce a vertical deflection and it is called as a vertical deflection plates or Y plates. The other pair of plates is mounted vertically and produce a horizontal deflection. This pair of plates is called horizontal deflection plates or X plates, vice versa. If plates are horizontal, then the electrical field deflection is in vertical direction, as well as if plates are horizontal, if plates are vertical, then the deflection in horizontal directions. Plates are flared so as it is allowed that the beam has passed through them without striking the plates. Plates are arranged that the beam pass through them without striking the plates. Vertical deflection system. The signal is to be examined, usually applied to the vertical or Y deflection plates through an interrupt alternator and a number of amplifier stages. The vertical amplifier is required because the signals are not strong enough to produce measurable deflection on the CRT screen. When high voltage signals are to be examined, they must be attenuated to bring them within the range of vertical amplifier. The vertical amplifier output is also applied to the synchronous amplifier through the synchronous selector switch in the internal position. Vertical deflection system. The signal is to be examined are usually applied to the vertical or Y deflection plate through an input attenuator and a number of amplifier stages. The vertical amplifier is required because the signal are not strong enough to produce measurable deflection on the CRT screen. When high voltage signals are to be examined, they must be attenuated to bring them within the range of vertical amplifier. The vertical amplifier output is also applied to the synchronous amplifier through a synchronizer selector which in the internal position. Horizontal deflection system. The horizontal deflection plates are fed by a sweep voltage that provide time bases. The horizontal plates are supplied through an amplifier, but they can be fed directly when the voltage is of sufficient magnitude. When external signals are to be applied to the horizontal deflection system, they can also be fed through the horizontal amplifier. The sweep selector switch in the external position. When the sweep selector switch is the internal position, the horizontal amplifier receives an input from the sawtooth sweep generated, which is triggered by synchronizer amplifier. The cathode ray tube deflection system is made up of two pairs of parallel plates known as vertical and horizontal deflection plate. Light is emitted when an electron collided with fluorescent tube. The electronic beam is deflected and modulated so that an image appear on the projector. The cathode ray tube uses a deflecting plates for modifying the path of electrons. The electron, after exciting through the electronic gun, pass through the deflecting plate. The CRT use vertical and horizontal plates for focusing the electronic gun beam. The deflection produced is usually measured in centimeter or as number of division on the scale in the horizontal direction. Then Kx equal to x by Vx, where K is expressed as cm, centimeter per volt or division per volt, is called horizontal sensitivity of the oscilloscope. Similarly, the vertical deflection produced will be proportional to the vertical deflecting voltage Vy applied to in y input. The ky y equal to ky Vy, where ky equal to y by Vy, and ky is the vertical sensitivity will be expressed as the centimeter per volt or division per volt. The schematic arrangement of the vertical and the horizontal plate controlling the position and the spot on the screen shown in the figure. Here we can see the vertical deflection plate and horizontal deflection plate and bright spot of electric beam. Vy is a vertical deflection plate and Vx is a horizontal deflection plate. The value of vertical and horizontal sensitivity are selectable and adjustable through the multi-positional switch on the front panel and the control the gain of the corresponding internal amplifier stage. The bright spot of the electronic beam can thus trace the XY relation between the two stages of Vx and Vy. Vertical deflection system. Deflection system is divided into two types. Deflection plates divided into two types. One is horizontal and one is vertical. This is the vertical deflection system. In vertical deflection system, deflection plate system, deflection take horizontally. In a horizontally deflection plates, deflection take vertically. The main purpose of deflection plate system is the cathode ray tube deflection system is made up of two pairs of parallel plates known as vertical and horizontal deflection plate. Light is emitted when electrons collide with a fluorescent tube. The electronic beam is deflected and modulated so that an image appears on the projector. The cathode ray tube uses deflecting plates for modifying the path of electron. The electron, after exciting through the electric gun through the deflecting, the CRT use vertical and horizontal plates for focusing the electronic beam. Diagram of deflection plate system. Arrangement of plates in CRT. Vertical deflection plates, horizontal deflection plates. Thank you.